Hi everybody, I've just jumped on really quick. I've got a little demo, to do for you, but we're going to have a little play with the Midnight Blooms and I'm really excited that I've been able to do this for you. I know that we did the release the other day and Mel did some fabulous demos and techniques with you, but this is just a little bit of an extra one in for you as well. So we've got some absolutely beautiful samples, but look at the colour. Just look at the colour that we've got here. These are stunning. And I love this, that we've had a card that's been cut out and we've used, let me just pop him back over there. We've used the outside edge die to actually cut out the middle of the card, and then we have this beautiful gatefold. How incredible is that? And then they come back together again. So that's really clever. And it's also a really good way of using that actual outline die, which I'll show you in a moment. Again, just look at the colour. Bringing back the old boot, which is a walk in the past. We've got some fabulous, and I love, again, as always, 2 red robins, 2 birds, and they face different directions, which is a big Billy bonus to me because that is just perfect. Oh, look at these. We've got 2 little lovebirds, beautiful backing papers, but again, the thing that actually stands out and shouts is the colourway. Fabulous little, and we've got our thistle in here as well. The pops of colour that are on this, I know you're going to love them. Now, this is a little teaser because on this one, we've got our new dies. Now, these are our new frame dies with these absolutely adorable little feet. Now, these could be feet for any of the birds, but I like to think that this is our 2 red robins. These are our little robins that have left their footprints. So these are also coming up and I'm going to use them in my demo as well. Fabulous. Love these. Again, using some of the recent collections that we've had. Beautiful. And still looking at how these are facing each other, and in different poses. All the artwork is incredible for this. Again, see a little sneak peek of that frame. Again, using the older stuff, but just look at how beautiful the colourway is. Now we've got an oval. It's just stunning. But again, on this one, again, a really clever die. We've used the outline die on this. Now, doesn't that outline die against the artwork really make it pop? But it's making 2 things happen here. We've got this fabulous frame, but it's also adding to that frame and it's adding to that design, that project, which is just stunning. So can you imagine doing this again in the black? Okay, so making more of a nighttime scene. Just stunning again. Everything is just beautiful. They're so easy to work with, aren't they? You can't go wrong with a collection like this. Now, these are the ones that our Mel has done. So those are from our lovely design team. And then we've got the ones from Mel. So these are the ones using those fabulous cadence techniques. So again, the versatility of the collection is wonderful. That we've got something that is our normal card making with our lovely new frames, and then we could really go to town. But either way, they're still absolutely beautiful and they work across all those mediums. So now, love this. So we're just going to jump and do the boards. So I'm going to just, I don't remember all of the names of this, so just bear with me a second while so we've got Midnight Bliss. Again, 2 beautiful birds facing each other and in different poses. So the versatility of this is incredible. And again, all the detail that's in this, snippability, decoupage, fabulous. And this one is now Horned Beauty. So we've got a thistle in the background, and I'm assuming that this is what we call the Horned Beauties, the blue in the front. But look at how those 2 colours really work together. Strong colours. Then we've got, this is our blueberry die. Now, I did see that this was a blueberry, but we've also got other things. We've got those 2 new fabulous products that we've just brought out, which are Craftmaster products. We've got the glaze and the enamel drops, which are just beautiful. So again, you can use that on this, and this is Thorns of Beauty. So again, just a fabulous rose, but the colourways, everything really blends together. So that's quickly our boards. So the collection, just a very quick reminder, With our bundle price, our normal RRP, which is our retail price, it would be £50.96. We're bringing that bundle price down to £39.99, but our Nest members, £35.99. So you're getting more savings by becoming a Robin's Nest member. So very quickly, now moving on, using these. Now these are those lovely new frames, okay? So this is our Footprints fundamental rectangles. Now we've got 4 shapes and these are just fabulous. So we've got our circle, we've got our square, and we've got our oval. But I'm going to go back to the rectangle because that is the one that I've used. So I'm going to bring this in. Now when you're looking at this, there's lots going on here. We've got a die that actually cuts out, but then we've got these strips of metal that have got the little bird's feet on. Now they cut into the die. So there are lots and lots of different ways of using this. So this is your card blank. You can then use these 2 pieces together to create a frame with the middle actually still in it. You can then create a frame, which is like this, by adding your 3rd piece of metal, but then take away the 2 outer ones and we're back to the same thing again. So with each one of these, every 3 dies creates 3 different ways of using them, okay? Which is just fantastic. And it's a fabulous, fabulous deal. So on our web, so you go to highlightcrafts.com, and so on here, Footprints Fundamentals, that's the one that you're looking for, and you're looking for the die bundle, which is where you're going to get most of your savings. So they're down from nearly £120 right down to £69.99, okay, which is incredible, okay, love it. So now let's quickly pop this together. So what I've chosen to do is use the rectangle, and I've just made, again, all of this card has been made from this die set, okay? So I've used the outside die to make the majority of the actual card blank itself. Then I've gone into using all the different elements, all these different ones, to then create what I've got here. So I've used the outside die, I've used the actual footprints and the inner one to create a frame. Then I've gone down a size and created a frame again. But I've not wasted anything here. So this piece here on the bottom is the drop out of this piece here. And then these 2 pieces are the dropouts of what I've created from the other frame. So I've tried to do something a little bit different as well. So now, just very quickly, because we want to get onto these die cuts, don't we? We want to see how beautiful this collection is. So first of all, I like doing this technique because it draws the eye. The eye can't relax on anything. You've got to actually look around. And by giving it 3 different places, because we like 3s, don't we? Well, it's good for the crafting. It helps the eye relax on something. It's not focused to draw to the centre within even numbers. So I've put 1 flat, 1 on foam tape to mirror my foam tape frame. And then I'm going to pop this on here. But I don't want it here. I want it off to the side. You see, we've got something really quite geometric going on here. But even though it's quite masculine, it's quite a strong card design, okay? When we've put all the florals on, that is then going to make it a lot more feminine as well. So that is the basis of the card frame, okay? That's the card blank done. Now we can bring in all of this. And this is just a delight. It really is to work with. So we have our beautiful birds. Again, like I said, we've got them going in different directions. And then we have some elements where they are so easy to snip into them. But again, look at that colour. It's incredible. So I'm just going to lift these out. We've got lots and lots here to play with. We've got our beautiful blueberries, which is one of my favourite things to eat. And then we've got our rose. Okay, so we've got those 3 going on. Now I'm going to use all of this on here. I'm going to just put a little bit of something on all of it. So first of all, looking at the designs that I'm working with, I've got the beautiful rose. And I'm not sure which way round I suppose really you could have it either way, because this one at the top is just looking down. So that's my tall one, even though this is, but now I'm thinking about balancing my card. So to start off with, put some glue down on this lovely mat that Andrew has just cleaned, and I will clean for Andrew because he's going to shout at me otherwise. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of glue, and I'm now adding this to this side of the card. And remember, this is an easel card, okay? So at the moment, in my mind, I want it to be balanced. So I'm going to add something here. I'm going to come across to here, and then I'm going to come down to here. So that way I've still got the three. I've still got the pyramid going on, but I've got that balance. I'm not going to have everything over to this side, okay? So I'm now can add in some extra pieces. And again, it's fabulous having everything cut. And because I've left that gap, that's now giving me somewhere to then add in tuck-ins and extra pieces, that texture. So that is now I'm going to add another piece in. I want this first. So that is where I'm starting. That's better. And then I can tuck that one in like so. I prefer that. That's better. Happier with that. Then for this one, again, just picking up a little bit of glue. Just going to lift some of that up and sneak this in. But when I do this, because I've already got those layers in place, I can move it forward and tuck all of this in as well. You're going to need a little bit of more glue on there, Amanda. There we go, like so. We have a few pieces that we've got cut off. We can add this in. So we're now bringing what's at the back to the front. Again, I'm still thinking about creating that balance. And now that can go on there, onto the frame. Okay. Make sure that that's stuck down. Now I'm going to bring in these blueberries. Aren't they just amazing? You could almost eat these. How wonderful are they? And again, the colour is intense. So these are going to be just a little bit on here. I'm not going to go too mad with the blueberries just yet. So again, I'm going to sit that up because I'm looking to try and keep that balance going on. So I've gone from here. I want something small here, but I can go all out again on the base. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this like so. And with everything that is 2 red robins, how easy is it to snip away? I don't ever get rid of any of this. The amount of pots of little bits and pieces that we've cut off, because we keep everything just in case. I'll move that. Okay, like so. And these are my blueberries. A little bit more glue. So remember, we've got it here. We need something here. And then this is going to be the finishing piece at the bottom. So I'm going to go with the blueberries for that. So here, I've already got a piece of my little birds cut and ready. That's it. So I'm going to go with 3 on this. So this one, again, I'm going to lay it down. And what I'm going to try and do is position his lovely little feet as if he's holding on to that branch there. And then he's got his foot over the leaf. Okay, so he's holding on to there like so. This lovely little one. I'm not sure that we've got names for these actually. So if you can think of some names for us for them, that would be fabulous. I'm looking for, there we go. Let's take that off, keep that piece. And I'm going to have my branch here. So now what I'm doing is I'm making a lovely little perch for that beautiful little bird to sit on. And she can now sit, tuck her claws on there like so. Okay. So I'm still trying to keep it balanced. I'm looking at where I want things to go. Oh, you dropped off a little bit. There we go. And now I've got my blueberries. Now I'll just lay that flat, so I'm working on it flat. That way I'm not going to be fighting with it. So some of the add-ons that I want to put on here is I want to bring in some of the colour. So because those blueberries are so strong colour-wise, I want to mirror and bring down and balance the pinks that we've got going on. So I'm going to bring it in, forward and tuck it over. Okay. Because I've already created my stopper by using the Fabulous frame. And then this one again, bring it in, tuck it in there. And then I've got my beautiful little bird again. In fact, I want a little bit more rose. Okay. And to shape all of these, I'm just literally using my fingers. So this is going to be one of those cards that will absolutely go in the post. Okay. Like so. And I'm just going to lift a leaf up. I just want to snip that there. So I can just snip. I'm going to move that forward as well. There we go. So now, how fabulous is that? Really quick, nothing super technical about that at all. Super easy. So, using those fabulous fundamentals and that wonderful collection. Just like that. How easy is that? So this is, again, the collection, Midnight Blooms. And again, just to mention Robin Nest membership. If you're not already a Robin's Nest member, please, please, please join, because you're going to get so much from it. Okay? So, thank you very much for coming and joining me. I've thoroughly enjoyed having a little play with this one, because we don't always get to have a go with all of the collections, but isn't it just beautiful? And again, remember those frames, okay? And we'll see you all again soon.